My name's David Stork. I work at the West Gippsland Catchment Management Authority as a Waterways Project Officer. I've been here for 13 years now. I wanted to work at a Catchment Management Authority because I love waterways, I love rivers, and I want to see them continue to be valued and protected for what they provide from an environmental perspective, but also from a social perspective. The Thomson River, where it comes out of the high country and enters the floodplain near Cowra, and from that point through to a township called Hayfield. In that area there's got Cowra Weir, and at Cowra Weir the river actually diverts into two different flow paths. One is the original Thomson River flow path and the other is what's called Rainbow Creek. In the 1950s a number of flood events resulted in the formation of Rainbow Creek in the floodplain and what's called an avulsion process or a breakaway. So the river carves a whole new flow path in the floodplain. That impacted on all the landholders. There's lots of farms there. It's prime irrigation and dairy area there. Cowra Weir was built to push the water back down the old course and also provide another irrigation offtake for irrigators in that area. That whole system is still undergoing what we call a geomorphical change. The river preferentially wants to go into the Rainbow Creek. It's lower in the floodplain. Over time, that original course is wants to close down and the river wants to continue to go down that new course. If that is allowed to happen, that's going to impact on a lot of the landholders there, and it also results in the erosion of that floodplain that not only impacts those landholders but also transports all that sediment and nutrients downstream into the Gippsland lakes, which can result in algal blooms and things like that. We're also working with the community to continue the fencing off and revegetation works that we've been doing for the last 20-30 years already. And the purpose of that is to try and prevent stock from getting into the waterways, which contributes to erosion and water quality issues and also can result in stock losses. This area is a priority area for the West Gippsland Catchment Management Authority because of the values that exist within the Thomson River, and also the risks of an avulsion occurring and what that can mean not only to the local community but also to the Gippsland lakes. So we will be continuing to work with the local community, so the landholders that reside along those waterways, to try and implement some of the actions that are identified in that waterway management plan. The Thomson River is also really important from a regional perspective because it hosts a really good number of native fish. What I'm looking forward to is not only seeing some of those actions undertaken and completed, but also looking forward to continuing the relationship that we've developed with that local community and seeing them get involved